responsible for other people's lessons. You cannot learn other people's life lessons for them. All right. There may be people who have crossed your path that are angry. They feel rejected. They feel hurt. They got humbled by your presence, by their relationship with you or lack thereof, more like. And there is something to be gained from that on both sides, right? Some people get overly attached or they assign more meaning to something, especially like these like very intoxicating interactions that you tend to have because you do have this really magnetic energy. You do have this big bright aura. You make the room feel more sparkly, more magical. You make people feel seen and loved and like important. And when that energy passes on, it's like they're grabbing onto that. They don't want that. It feels like rejection to lose you or to lose access to you. And sometimes you're just like continuing on with your life, right? Sometimes you're just continuing on with your day, but it sparks this feeling of hurt, of rejection in people, and it can really trigger people into what I mean really is a life lesson, a life learning, like this sort of confidence, this sort of seeing yourself needs to happen from within. Like it kind of shows people, like you really do mirror to people the self work that they need to do, the work that they need to do on themselves. And you, up until now, you may have had many experiences with people who were projecting their pain, their hurt, their feelings of rejection onto you, who wanted to make you feel how they were feeling. So they tried to make you feel small or rejected. They tried to humble you. Meanwhile, you're already humble. Like there's nothing that can be taken to you from you that you're going to be like, there's nothing that they can give you that's going to like make or break you, right? Like you couldn't be humbled because you were already humble. And again, like all these little tricks and mind games and projections that people do just end up showing who they are as a person and like how they're willing to treat a person because they were angry. All of it boils down to them feeling angry at having first been vulnerable a moment and then feeling like the rug's ripped out from under them because they were like getting overly attached, or they were trying to siphon some energy off of someone, and all of a sudden they couldn't do that anymore. So you are one of a kind. If you're seeing this video, there's a lot of you who have this similar energy. It's just so delicious, so sticky, so magnetic that people are drawn to you. But so you draw amazing people. Like some really cool people. You draw great people into your life. But because you are so magnetic, you can draw in people who are so thirsty for attention or love and being seen, and you're empathetic. It's like, oh my gosh, all this person wants to be loved, like let me give them some love. But then like it becomes like this addiction, and it's not always meant to be. It's not meant to like work. All relationships or friendships or connections aren't meant to be forever. And so you're helping people learn that as you go and as you live along the way, or you have helped people learn that. It kind of feels like you're reached this point where you've kind of crossed a threshold where you have boundaries. You don't even like do that anymore. Like you recognize someone's need for love, but it's not your position to diagnose or treat. And so you keep moving, wish them all the best on their journeys and their lessons. But you've had a master course in human behavior and interactions and connections and like the different types of attachments. So you could definitely write a chapter in your memoirs of what you've learned and the experiences you've had in human attachment. I think you've had a very interesting history with people. But yeah, you're past that. You're past that threshold, but there are still people from your past who are, learning the lessons. Some of them may still curse your name, but it's all in the name of self-growth and development. Like they have to learn at their own pace. You cannot learn the lessons for them. Love you guys.